Oh, snap. That's dope.
You look familiar. Our paths crossed years ago, Kabal. I'd never forget a fight.
Fight!
The outfit looks really interesting. Oh, fuck yes. God damn. Okay. I like that weight. Damn. Okay, that's new. That's what's up. Holy shit. Damn. Okay, they got that move still in there. That's what's up. Damn. Oh, they didn't have that in the last one. Fuck yes. Oh, damn. He could throw that shit from the sky? Damn. Dude. Fuck yes. Okay. I got some of that MK Trilogy moveset in here with some of the last stuff. God damn. Bruh. Oh, that's fucking nasty. That's nasty. Okay, yeah, I can't wait to see this. Damn! Oh, that's fucking nasty. Bro, this motherfucker's moving around like the Flash.
Fatality.
Oh
Kabal
shit.
wins.
That is fucking dope. He has like a predator-ish look. Fucking moves like the Flash. That's fucking dope. I'm feeling this shit. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm definitely pre-ordering this shit. Alright, so let me get into some other stuff here. That was a dope-ass reveal. I'm definitely gonna be one of my mains right there for sure. Yo, so again, that was a really, really dope-ass reveal video. Y'all could definitely see Kabal being like one of my mains. I was a huge fan of him in Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and you know, in the reboot, like I was definitely playing with him pretty heavy as well. So it is real cool to see him, you know, back into this game. You know, dope ass new moveset and everything. So the shit looks really sick, man. So I can't wait to play with him. So pretty much with that said, like I did want to get into like the two characters that I would like to see in the new Mortal Kombat 11, or to kind of like, you know, make like a reappearance, at least one of them. And that character for me is going to be Rico. I would definitely love to see Rico in this game. I think the first time I seen him make an appearance was in Mortal Kombat 4, I believe. And I know he's reappeared, and I played with him like in the other game. I don't remember if it was like Armageddon or Deception, but probably Armageddon. He was really dope in there as well. He had like these ninja star moves and things like that. And I mean, like I've been like a pretty big fan of Rico, and like I've always been wanting to see him return, and he just you know, never really did since then. He's definitely still around. Like he's been in like the comics, things like that, and you know, he's been, you know, kind of like always there with Shao Kahn. And I mean, we're getting Shao Kahn in this game who we thought was dead. And, you know, Rico in the comic has died. You know, he's came back. He has like a really dope story and everything. And I mean, like, he's always kind of been there, like, around Shao Kahn. So, like, it makes sense. Like, why not bring, you know, Rico into this? I think it would be fucking sick to see Rico in here as well. Like, I really have my hopes up to, you know, see Rico. So, you know, I'll probably like, yo, tweet like Ed Boon, like, yo, Rico. Like, I've seen some people like mention him as well. I mean, he's kind of like almost like a forgotten character. Like, nobody really thinks about like Rico, but I do, man. I fucks with Rico. So, you know, Ed Boon, like, yo, let's bring him back. I'm gonna tweet that tonight. Let's bring Rico back. Let's do it. So, the other character that I would like to see is more of like a guest character that I would really love to see in here, which would be Isaac Clarke from Dead Space. And now I know that you know, a lot of people got some ideas for some guest characters. I know, you know, Spawn, which I think Spawn would be dope as well. And then, you know, unfortunately Shaggy got, you know, super deconfirmed, which, yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, I don't think a lot of people were too surprised that Shaggy didn't, you know, make it in. I mean, you can't really just take like a character from like you know, like my childhood or anybody's like childhood show. It's supposed to be like a kid show basically, and throw them into this really like gory, you know, game where people getting their heads chopped off, things like that. I mean, it just doesn't really fit the tone. And from what I understand, like, you know, somebody was saying that basically they would have to lower the ratings on the game, so you wouldn't even get all this blood, gore, and like action like this. Like, you know, maybe Shaggy could fit in like Injustice or something, you know, like something like that, where they got like the Ninja Turtles and stuff. But I mean, what they could do for those who like were just really pumped about Shaggy for some odd reason, or Ultra Instinct Shaggy, Ed Boon, like if you really want to like, you know, help the fans out, what he could do in like a crazy way is like create some type of like character that resembles Shaggy, like, you know, maybe some dude with like blonde hair who just looks like, you know, fucking mad at the world and has like a dog or something, you know, as like a weapon, like, you know, what he tweeted, you know, use the dog as a weapon. So maybe you can create some like character that kind of resembles like a Ferritor or something, and get away with it like that. And the reason I think, you know, he could possibly come up with something like that is because in Mortal Kombat versus DC, when they had like the Joker, they couldn't really have fatalities. So he had this fatality, or, you know, whatever they called it, to where he would pull out a gun and, you know, shoot the person in the head basically. But this was like off screen, so you couldn't really see it. So I was able to keep like the rating, and there wasn't like all this blood and gore. But in the Mortal Kombat reboot, they actually had Shang Tsung, who would turn into a clown as this fatality, and then perform the same exact fatality, except this time they were able to show like, okay, the dude got shot in the head, and his like head pops off, and his tongue is like kind of just dangling there. So you know, I wouldn't really, you know, give up on the whole Shaggy idea. It just, I don't think the character would be named Shaggy. You know, if they do implement something like that, just to kind of, you know, help everybody out. But anyway, back to Isaac Clarke from Dead Space. I mean, this just makes sense to me. It's a really gory game. I mean, you know, he's constantly getting mutilated. Things don't go his way. Like, he's getting his body ripped in half. I mean, he picks up characters. He bashes their heads off. Like, it's a really, really gory game, and I could definitely see that happening. I mean, just I would really love to see him in there. You know, like I tweeted at Boone recently. I was like, hey man, can we get Isaac Clarke, you know, in MK11? I mean, the game, you know, it's kind of like died out. I don't really see like a possibility of another Dead Space coming out, but you know, at the same time, it's just like, you know, we got these really gory characters. They're fighting to the death. You know, hey, you know, Ed Boon apparently seems to be like a big fan of like, you know, gory figures or games or like even movies. You know, we gotten like Leatherface, people such as that. And I'm thinking, you know, first thing that came to my mind is like Isaac Clarke, you know. So I don't know if a lot of people thought about that as well. You know, let me know what you guys think, you know, in the comments below. You know, what do you think about Rico or like Isaac Clarke as a possibility? I mean, the sky's the limit, you know, everybody can just kind of throw suggestions out there and, you know, just kind of like, you know, hope for the best. And, you know, I would really like to see Isaac and definitely Rico, since he's already a part of the MK universe, and there's a lot of this like time traveling going back on, you know, on and off, you know, people fighting their younger selves, older selves. And I'm like, yo, let's get Rico in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get Rico. So let me know what you guys think below and everything like that. And then, you know, just one more, you know, extra character I'll just throw in there that just kind of popped to mind is pretty much going to be none other than
John Cena!